Welcome to GKey Solutions Private Limited.
SQL Server Integration Services, Classes and Real-Time Interview Questions and Answers. Part 59. What are transactions in SSIS? In this part of training, we are going to discuss about what are transactions in SSIS. In SSIS, that is SQL Server Integration Services, a transaction is a mechanism that ensures a group of tasks succeeded or fails as one unit. If any task inside the transaction fails, all tasks in the transaction are rolled back, keeping the data consistent. What transactions do in SSIS? Transactions help in guarantee, that is atomicity, all tasks succeeded or none do. Consistency, data stays valid even during the failure. And rollback, undo changes done by tasks inside the transactions. Controlled commit, changes are committed only when the entire unit finishes successfully. How transactions work in SSIS? Transactions in SSIS are controlled by transaction option property on the package, the container, that is sequence container, for loop container, something like that, and individual tasks. These are the different components that we can set transactions, like the package, the container, and the task. And transactions option values. There are three values which are available for transactions. First one would be supported. That means task can join a transaction if one exists. Required, task or container must start its own transaction. Not supported, task will not participate in any transaction. Supported means task can join a transaction if one exists. And the last thing is common use cases. You use SSIS transactions when multiple tasks modify the database. You want to prevent partial insertion and additions. Data integrity is critical. These are the different situations that we can use the transactions in SSIS. Let us see these things practically in SSIS. We are in SSIS. I am trying to create a new package which is called transactions. I am renaming it as transactions package. See, in this process, I'll explain what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new table called transactions. In the first step, I'll insert one record. In the second step also, I'll insert one record. In the third step also, I'm inserting another record. That means we are trying to insert 3 records. This is the process that I'm going to do. If any task fails in between, we have to roll back. That is the process we require in this process. For this, I'm using execute SQL task. In the first place, we have to create a table. For that, I'm making a connection gkeysolutions.demo. GKey is the database. This is the database. Here we are going to create. I'm taking this connection which is already established. I have explained it many times in our training classes how to establish a connection. Now I'm taking the script, create transaction table, and second, creating a table. Second step would be insertion. That means first insert would be insert into transactions. Here the ID column is identity. No need to enter for the identity value. That's why I'm just entering the values for the remaining. This is the first insert. In this execute SQL task, I'm making connection. I'm taking the connection which is already established, direct input. I'm just giving the first insert statement. And coming to the next one, I'm taking again an execute SQL task. Here second insert. I'm trying to do here the same connection. And second insert is inserting a second thing here.
And in the third phase, what I'm going to do is third insert. For this, I'm taking third insert statement. I'll share all these scripts with you. You can use these scripts, and all of my trainings for SSIS, I'm sharing the script package and expressions. If there are any queries available, I'm just sharing the sources, everything you can make use for your practical purpose can go faster. I'm taking this as well. Now we have configured. I'm just trying to start it without enabling any transactions here. Let us check this things are happening in the right way or not. Here I'm just trying to select the data from transactions. Now we have inserted 3 records. This is what happened. To enable the transactions, I'm just dropping this table. We are going to do it from the beginning. Okay. Here what I'm going to do is, in second insert, intentionally I'm just trying to change the name into transactions A. Now there is no table called A. This task will fail. If this task will fail, the remaining 2 of the before tasks have to be rolled back. That means creation table and first insert should be rolled back. That means if you select any data, it should show that there is no table available, something like that. For this, what I'm going to do is, we can enable transactions for a package, a container, and a task. These are the individual tasks that you can see the transactions here. If you want transactions, you can put required. For example, I'm just taking for this task also required, for this task also required, and for this task also required, and last. For all the tasks, I'm making transactions supported. I'm trying to required. I'm trying to run the package again. See what happened. It is failed at third step. That means table have to be created and first insert have to be done. I'm just trying to select the data here. See here what happened. First table has been created and second one has been first inserted. Third step, it has been failed. To do this task wholly, what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to take a sequence container. The sequence container, I'll put this total code here. Okay. In the sequence container level, what I'm going to do is, I'll make the transactions required. To make these transactions required and to run these things in services, we have to enable the distributed transaction coordination running. This service have to be up and running to make the transactions work. See, in the create level, okay, we have to drop it. Why? Because already the table has been existed. I'm trying to drop the table and we are trying to do the process from the beginning. Okay. Here what I've done is, now we made the transactions required for the container itself. I'm trying to start the package. See, finally the container failed. These things have to be rolled back. If you select the data here, now what is happening? The object name transactions is invalid. That means not created. First step, what it has done, it has created the table. First insert happened, and in the second insert, the failure happens. That means the two things got rolled back. Even though table has created and one record has entered, it got rolled back. That means there is no data available. There is no table created. If two steps are in the passing stage and third one is failed, even though the transactions raised and these two operations have been rolled back. In this kind of situations, we can go and create transactions and we can use them for your to maintain the consistency of the data. Instead of in places of insertion, deletion, something like that, If something happens in particular step, you can roll back the previous steps. For example, let us see, if I try to fix the error in the third step, that means I'm making the correct table name here. Now I'm trying to start the package. Now everything has ran successfully. If you select the data now the table created, three rows have been inserted by using first insert, second insert, third insert, and first step is creating table. This is how we have to go for a transactions. If you have transaction for a bunch of tasks, we can put them in a sequence container. In sequence container level, in the properties of transactions, you can go and fix that transaction option to required. Then transactions are going to be used in the package. And in the services, distributed transaction coordinator, this service have to be up and running. Then only the transactions will going to work in your package. I think you got some idea about the transactions. Thank you.
Stay connected with GKey IT solutions on all your favorite platforms. Follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest content. Join the GKey community and grow your IT career with us.